What's going on, everyone? It is July 7th, 2021. It is a Wednesday. I took 3 trades on Apple, all losers, so not a good day for me at all, but I'm here to go over them and hopefully learn from them. All right, so first things first, let's look at a higher time frame analysis, which is Apple shown in a clear uptrend. Nice green candles. It looks a little exhausted almost. We did have a nice little gap up here, and I thought today was going to be the day we test all-time high, but clearly not. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I got my level 144.3 from this resistance, which is right about here. We touched it 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 times, but I think we touched it a 5th time this morning. Yep, so we touched it a 5th time this morning, and looks like we're about to test it again. All right, so let's see where my entries and exits were. Okay, so my first entry was here at the break of this level. It had increasing volume, which was super strong. Loved this entry, maybe even a little bit sooner. As soon as we dip down and we see it breaking the high of the previous candle, that would have been a nice entry, or and maybe scale one once we break this level. Yeah, so that would have been a good level. Another entry I was considering was this RBNR here, and that's what I thought was going to happen, but that didn't. And I was also considering, okay, maybe this is nice 3 green candles. Maybe it needs a breather. Maybe we'll see a pullback, which is kind of what we saw here, and we went for a second test here, which was my second entry. But I stop lossed right about here. As soon as we failed this RBNR, that's where I took, I stopped out for a 12% loss. My second trade was probably the worst one of the 3. Not too happy with this one. I literally bought right at the top, right here, when I should have bought down here, or somewhere along those lines. We had a nice little wedge break here. You can kind of see it on a 1-minute time frame, which I'll show. So it kind of looked like this tiny little flag break here, and would have been good to get in right around this bubble here. But I didn't, and I bought right at the tippy top and bought right into the premium spike, which was not good. And as soon as I saw, us fail high of day, I stopped out as a huge red flag here. And yep, so I stopped out right as we closed below the level, and we started coming down. And that was a 17% loss, so not great either. And those, yeah, so not a great start. And then I was, continuing to watch Apple showing continue to have relative strength, and we kind of had this wedge here. So then I was saying, okay, hold on, maybe it's not done yet. And so I bought right here, and I'm really annoyed right now. And maybe that's because I'm having too tight of a stop, I guess. But I bought right here. So I saw us break this this wedge here, this daily wedge that we have, or this intraday wedge we've got going here on increasing volume, as you can see. And as soon I wanted to retest. It's exactly what happened. We retested, and then as soon as we broke the previous candle, I bought in, assuming that we were going to have this move, which we're having right now. And it was kind of like a 5-minute RBNR that failed. So as soon as this candle closed, I stopped out for an 8% loss, which was not good, but wish it was a winner. And maybe my stop loss should have been 144, a close below 144, but it was rather a close below this wedge, because maybe it was a little premature, and now we're kind of taking off, which is super frustrating, but that's how trading goes sometimes. So please let me know if you have any tips on how I can fix these trades in the future, or if I did anything especially wrong or out of the ordinary. Any help is super greatly appreciated. And I'm just curious to see how price is going to react. I've hit my 3 losses for the day, so I'm no longer trading. And let's just see what price does. And again, thank you so much for watching.